All I'm trying to say is I think it's good to keep yourself in good shape. And I farm, I don't know, it's in November. I don't know what day it is in November. A couple days.
It's December 2nd.
Oh, well, okay. Oh gosh. There's nothing quite like the smell of a handkerchief that's been in the back pocket of your overalls for about 3 years without being pulled out and used. Well, I guess it's been used a couple times by the moths or something, I don't know. But anyway, here we go. I gotta throw down the silo. Well, I gotta throw the top of the silage silo, the top of the silage, and throw down the little layer that is probably rotted, and get that out of there so I can start. Hey! Good job, dogs. What was that about?
I don't know.
They all wanted to be on camera, and Snoopy was keeping Billet from being on camera, I guess. Don't act like you didn't do anything wrong. Get out there. You got to sweep up all those ashes you spilled. Yeah, good grief. Snoopy, are you okay? Let's see if I can find my gloves.
One fell out.
Right here in the garden. Yep. There is some. I don't know. It's in November. I don't know what day it is in November. A couple days.
It's December 2nd.
Oh. Well, okay. There's peas growing in the garden. I'm gonna eat some myself right here. If they stay out here till Friday, there'll be snow peas. That's what they say anyhow. I don't know. They're not as good as spring peas, but I don't understand why some plants are susceptible to freezing and it kills them, and some aren't. I never could understand that. I'm gonna have to ask the architect and designer someday what that's about. What's up with that? Yeah. Anyhow. Okay, let's go there. People like these dumb, stupid ones that don't even matter. I think I was telling you he had a bad prescription on his glasses. I'm not going to put any of this in the video. You be nice to Snoopy. He's the star of the show. You're just one of the fill-ins. You're one of the lesser characters. You have to just accept it. All right? Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Yeah, I got bad news for everybody. The calf has assumed ambient outside temperature, which means he's deceased. I got up a day or two after I made that video and came out here, and he was excessively bloated, and he was kind of comatose. I let the extra gas out of him, but he never really regained consciousness. He has always been a smaller than normal and slow and sort of a sickly calf. And since he made it this far, I hated to lose him now, but anyhow, he's gone. But anyway, I'll let it go. So I got to go up here and throw out, well, throw down the, it's not very high. I have to throw the, yeah, we only put enough in to feed half the amount of cattle that I have, reduced ration. So I'm gonna climb up there. And I don't know if Jenny's gonna climb up. I can take this door out. Oh, here it is. I'm hoping there's not much I'm gonna need to, not much waste, I hope. We'll find out. Okay. Now I have to climb in. Oh. I had it covered up pretty good. Let's see. If it's airtight enough, you don't have very much weight. And it looks, wow, it looks pretty good. Compared to a lot of years, it would be like 3 inches of brown rot on top. I'm really surprised. This is just good. Yeah. It's just good right there. Right on top. I might not have to throw any wasted down. Let me just get this cover out of the way. Wow, that's pretty good. So I can just throw down what I'm going to feed them tonight. A lot of times I have to throw down, I swear it's a ton, a full 2,000-pound ton of stuff that's rotted. There's a little bit of rot over there where the air got to it, but and then I got to carry it out in the tubs and put in the manure spreader and spread it out. But this time, and I suspected it might have been this way because I filled it so very late, and it was our weather was already pretty cold, and the plastic was didn't have holes in too much, I guess. So anyhow, there you go. Now I got to get my fork, which is hanging just above my camera gal's head. So
Yeah.
here you go. Yep. I'll not drop it on you, I promise. Here we go. There she be. Yep. Coming right at you.
No!
Really see now, there was just a little bit of rot here where I had a seam where I overlapped a couple of pieces of the plastic to cover it all up. This is amazing. It's amazing. I know many of you have wondered how I keep my wonderful physique at my age. But it was doing, well maybe you haven't. Doing work like this, doing the hard physical labor is good for you throughout all your years. And I can edit this out, so I'm going to say it. I was kind of shocked to see some farmer friends that I had gone to school with here recently, a few months ago. And I was surprised that they were a little heavy. It's a shame. But anyway, there it is. Of course, I might keel over with a heart attack and they'll live to be 120, I don't know. But it's all in the good Lord's hands. But all I'm trying to say is, I think it's good to keep yourself in good shape. And I farm not because I can make a good living at it. I farm because it's the best way of life there is. It's the best way to raise a family, and for your grandkids and everything. It's wonderful. And it's more healthy if you have an old-time farm. Well, not like 1800s old-time farm, but mid-1900s old-timish farm, where you still do a lot of the hard physical labor by yourself, baling the hay bales and forcing the flowers down and everything. It's good. because it keeps you physically active and in shape. And I am learning as we go. One thing I'm learning is that when I have someone running the camera, I tend to run off at the mouth too long, don't I? So I'm going to shut up now and get back to throwing down some silage. I'll meet you down there. See you. Well, I've lost my camera technician, but she had to go in and start making something for supper. But anyway, threw down too much, most likely, but I only kind of wanted to throw down about half that much. But you're after having thrown down silage for 45 years or so, you kind of get tuned to how much to throw down, how many forkfuls, or I don't know how your body does it, but it knows. And that's the amount I normally throw down, which of course would last a day normally, but I've got less cattle now, so it'll last a couple days. Hopefully it won't go bad. It shouldn't. Anyhow, I gotta go ahead and carry a tub over there. I carry it in these old wash tubs. I try to get a couple years out of a wash tub. This one is a little battle weary, but and I've got a piece of twine actually holding it together. But, I think it's got another year left in it. Don't you? You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? Anyway, let me carry some over there. Yep, I'll carry that over there. Come on, moo cows. The camera's riding on top of the tub of silage right here. There we go. Yep. We got to put a little water in there. Got to go and get the bucket of ground corn to throw on top of it. Got to prime the pump a little bit, get them started eating this. Yeah, they're looking around like, hey, this ain't what I'm used to eating. How about my corn that's been ground up? That's what I've been looking for. Okay, there you go. Now, throw your chompers on that. Yep. Oh yeah, they'll be all right. They just need a little encouragement. It's time to let in the cattle are out in the field. I know it doesn't look like much for them, but years ago when we had more cattle and would fill in the silo, we would put 6 tubs out there and 2 over another shed where the young cattle and steers were being fed. I was trying to cut down some on my herd so I can be ready to move at a moment's notice. It wouldn't take me too long to liquidate, and I'm only going to move a few of the cattle with me wherever we go. But anyway, they're anxious to come in, so let's let them in. Lord, This will be the first taste of silage since year before last. Because I didn't do silage last year, so we'll see if any of them remember. Yeah, I hear you. Some of these younger ones have never had silage, except that little bit I put out there in the field. I've been giving them little tastes of ground corn also, so they'll be looking for that, but I think the bull will show them the way. Yeah, come on, dig in, guys. Dig in. I might have to put a little bit of ground corn on there to start them off. Yeah, I put got a quarter bucket of ground corn on there. That'll get them started. Yep. Younger ones are hesitant to come in while I'm here, so I'm going to move on out. Let them come in. Got to put a couple bales in the manger, and then I'm going to head in toward the house.
I meant to.
Well, this is an unusual occurrence. Don't usually get a snow this early in the year. A lot of times, well, let me put it this way, in my whole life I only remember having a white Christmas. It was a dusting of about this much snow one year. It's usually in the 50s or something. Maybe it could be in the 60s. But this is unusual. But it's fine. I like this kind of snow. It don't come to stay, it just comes to pass. Like it says in the Bible. Cold out here, a little bit of snow. It's something I haven't seen too much in my life. Snow on tobacco plants. That's different. That is different. Got my peas out here still growing, still producing peas. I'm going to pick them. Told you they'd be snow peas on Friday. Got to put a little round bale out there with Pop and Johnny for the cattle. Give them a little something to do in the snow.